and around the world. Stay tuned to the number one talk show, Despierta Belize con San Baiza. Despierta Belize con San Baiza. For reliable information, for dependable talk show. Breaking news on the most and topics of discussion. Despierta Belize con San Baiza. On Top Power FM, 155.7 years. Let it go in her. Call 673-2324. 661-2721. Or visit our www.powerfm955.com. Start your morning with the Despierta con San Baiza.
Sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Ok. Son las 7:23 minutos, las 7:23. Estamos en lo que es el 95.5. 673-2324 is the number to call. 661-2721 is the number for you to send in your text messages. Hey, morning. Good morning to you. Yours truly, Sunny Baiza, here with you. We'll be with you until 9 o'clock on this beautiful Friday morning. You might be joined by some friends later on, okay? Más tarde los enlazamos con uno de nuestros cuatazos que vienen para estar explicando de las cosas buenas que hay en el país de Belice. Okay, yesterday was 15 years. I guess I'm in Judge Pines Bordino, true? But it's 15 years that he passed away. 15 años tiene que el padre de la nación falleció. ayer era el día de sus cumpleaños. Falleció en septiembre, 15 años en septiembre, el señor George Price. Y todos buscaban el 15, ¿verdad? Estaban buscando el 15. Y la verdad, pues, el bolido sigue. Así es, ¿qué será el número que estará jugando el día de hoy en el bolido? Cuando son ya las 7:25 minutos, it's 7:25. This time check has been brought to you through the course of Belize Government Lotteries Limited. Este horario llega a cortesía de lo que es Fiwi Bolido, nuestro bolido. That's right, because with Fiwi Bolido we get NHI, National Health Insurance, we get more sports, and here it is, we get our bolido. So you are doing what you're doing when you play the bolido, ¿verdad? Así es. Esta mañana una vez más les voy a darle las gracias por estar con nosotros. Vamos a estar esta mañana diciendo que es un día bien hermoso. It's a beautiful morning. It's a great morning. And we are on Power FM 95.5. We are on YouTube. También nos encontramos en el YouTube. So our YouTube friends, we got to say good morning also to our YouTube friends. Buenos días. Gracias también por estar con nosotros. All right. Vamos a estar haciendo esto. We just hope that we could do more. All right, we could do more. But yeah, we gotta do this. All right. To the wonderful people there at the Sugar Industry Research and Development Institute, Saturday, good morning. SICB, buenos días, the Sugar Industry Control Board. Also, we got to see to BSI ESR, good morning to you. And to all the cane farmers, a todos los cañeros y cañeras, felicidades. Ya aprendiendo que el lunes, ¿verdad? El lunes, el 19, a las 10 de la mañana, comienza la zafra 2025-2026. The sugarcane crop 2025-2026 commences on Monday at 10 o'clock. BSI will open its gates for the first truck to go in and unload their sugarcane. Esta mañana vamos a decir que BSI estará abriendo lo que es sus puertas para recibir los primeros camiones. Los primeros camiones de caña el lunes, el 19 a las 10 de la mañana. And man, I can just start seeing a lot of work going on. People are still preparing. Los cañeros se preparan, así es. And it's amazing because, you know, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to do. But we got to see once again that it is Orangeoak, okay? Es la temporada de Orangeoak. It's Orangeoak time, and definitely, I want to see that that it's going to happen. All right, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for us. It's going to happen for Orangeoak, and one that is happening, we do know that there is more money. Hay más dinero. El dinero empieza a circular. The money starts circulating. No doubt in my mind. And for many of us who are around, you know, you will see a lot of stuff. All right. Web Press Day. Need me numbers. James Pasos, good morning to you. All right. Guadalupe Castaneda, buenos días. Good morning, Guadalupe. And thank you for checking in yesterday, you know. Yesterday was George Price holiday. Every 15th of January, it's George Price holiday. It is the 5th holiday that we are celebrating. It's the fifth holiday. 15 years of the passing of Mr. Price, the father of the nation, the hero of the father of the nation, Mr. George Price, and so all the different awards that he have gotten. Dana Hendy, good morning to you as well. Morning. All right, thank you so much. Fem, buenos dias, Fem. Miss B. McLaughlin, good morning to you, Miss B. And thank you too. It's cold this morning. Orange Walk is cold too, this morning it was 60, almost 59. I think it reached 59. And then 60, 61. At about 2 o'clock in the morning, it was 59. It was cold to the bone. I want to say this. 59. And then they're saying that it will be getting colder. So va a quedar más frío. Es lo que están diciendo. So you got to get your chalecos ready. Mr. Marcos Carrillo, good morning to you. Ahí para Minerva Carrillo Hernandez, good morning as well. Thank you too for choosing Power FM. And all the wonderful things. Vanessa Arzu, buenos días. Okay. Ahí para la maestra Zin, dice ahí para la maestra Zin, good morning. Thank you so much. Chris Berry, mañana, buenos días, good morning. Man, you know, I was just looking at this and Mr. Price's birthday, how Mr. Price and time has it don't fly. But we have a special thing to do this morning and we're just going to do that. It is 7:31 and we're going to do the Belizean National Prayer. Vamos a hacer la oración nacional del país de Belice, and I'll be asking you to join me as we pray this morning's the Belizean National Prayer. Let us pray, oremos. Almighty and eternal God, who through Jesus Christ has revealed your glory to all nations, please protect and preserve Belize, our beloved country. God of might, wisdom, and justice, please assist our Belizean government and people with your Holy Spirit of counsel and fortitude. Let your light of your divine wisdom direct their plans and endeavors, so that with your help we may attain our just objectives. With your guidance, may all our endeavors tend to peace, social justice, liberty, national happiness, the increase of industry, sobriety, and useful knowledge. We pray, O God of mercy, for all of us, that we may be blessed in the knowledge and sanctified in the observance of your most holy law, that we may be preserved in union and in peace, which the world itself cannot give. And, after enjoying the blessings of this life, please admit us, dear Lord, to that eternal reward that you have prepared for those who love you. Lord, Belize loves you. This tiny jewel, the heart of Central America, the pearl of the Caribbean, the hidden treasure of the world, this 8,867 square miles, from the Rio Hondo to the Sarstoon, from the Yalbak Hills to the Blue Lagoon, bordered in the south and west by our sister nation, Guatemala, in the north by Mexico, and on the east by the beautiful blue Caribbean Sea. Lord, we pray. We pray for the leaders of our nation, our Prime Minister, the Honorable John Briceño. Lord, members of his cabinet, members of the National Assembly, senators, CEOs, head of departments, Lord, that you may fill their cups with wisdom, dignity, and honesty as they lead us out of poverty and bring an end to corruption. We pray for the thousands and thousands of Belizeans in the jewel and abroad. Lord, that you may continue to give us courage and strength, that you may continue to guide us and lead us, that you may continue to protect and to provide for us. Lord, I ask you for this 2025-2026 sugarcane crop. Lord, that you bless each and every cane farmer, that you bless each and every agriculture man and woman in this country. Bless our country. Bless Belize. With this we say amen and amen and amen. Cuando son ya esta mañana lo que marca el reloj, son ya las 7:35 minutos. It's 7:35. Gracias a Belize Government Lotteries Limited por el tiempo, las 7:36 minutos esta mañana, 7:36, here on Power FM 95.5. Ahí por una vez más, ahí dice así, para Edita Q, buenos días, good morning. El número para marcar es el 673-2324. El número para mandar tu mensaje, el 661-2721. You can send a message, you can call us, you can do this, you can do that, and you can get ready to be with us. All right, and then we have, again, the last Bolido draw was on Wednesday. El último número del Bolido que jugó fue el miércoles, because yesterday was a public and bank holiday, and that number was 87. El 87 fue el número sorteado en el Bolido el miércoles. 87. 87 was Wednesday's Bolido number. So if you won, congratulations. If you did not, then you got to try again, ¿verdad? And just to clear up some stuff as well, you know. I just want to see that the government of Belize, there has been issued by the embassy, la embajada de los Estados Unidos, did issue a release that visas will not be issued to Belizeans and other countries. It spread like wildfire, and of course, putting that people are saying, oh, it's because of the government, it's because of corruption, it's because of this. It's just, and you know, people just hacen cosas de veras y a veces no sabemos que, a veces quiero comentar en ello y enoja, pero digo, vamos a hacerlo, lo vamos a hacer de una manera diferente, porque la verdad es que la gente no lo entiende. Los Estados Unidos se está peleando bastante en contra de los migrantes que tienen en su país. Hay países como Venezuela, Cuba y otros países que mandan a delincuentes a los Estados Unidos. Eso es lo que dice Donald Trump. Y hay bastante crímenes y hay bastante gente que no están trabajando, y los Estados Unidos tienen un sistema que el gobierno ayuda, el gobierno sostiene a muchas que no trabajan, especialmente americanos, los que no trabajan, y Donald Trump está tratando de parar todo esto. He's trying to stop it. So the United States Department of State announced a pause in processing of immigrant visa applications by nationals of 75 countries, including Belize. Cuando la gente escuchó eso, the people got, man, and I have applied, and I want to apply, and I wanted to go, and what will I do? The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, the Honorable Francis Fonseca, is engaging with the Embassy of the United States of America in Belmopan to clarify the scope of the decision. The ministry has also directed the Embassy of Belize in Washington, D.C. to do likewise with the Department of State. Preliminary information from U.S. counterparts indicate that the pause will affect immigrant visa applications only. Immigrant visas are usually family, employed, or diversity-based. Only a very small number of U.S. immigrant visa applications are processed in Belmopan. There is no information at this time to decide that the decision would affect applicants for visitor or student visas. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade will continue to liaise with the U.S. Embassy to confirm the scope of the decision and to ensure that Belizeans have access to accurate information regarding U.S. visas. Pues les voy a decir que sí pueden seguir aplicando para sus visas. You can continue to apply for your visas. The Honorable Francis Fonseca has already verified that there will be, I think it actually is for those in the United States, Belizeans that do not have green card, and Belizeans who are applying for their green card, applying for citizenship, or will be qualified for green card or qualified for citizenship, they will no longer be able to get. I don't know why they are punishing this wonderful country of ours, Belize, that Americans love more than Belizeans. Yo no sé por qué están castigando a Belize cuando Belize realmente es uno de los lugares favoritos para los americanos. They love our country, they love Belize, but Trump sees it different. All right? So así es que to get your visa, yes, you will be able to get your visas, your traveling visas to go to the United States. But that's for now, until we learn more. That is what is happening, ¿verdad? Hasta que nosotros aprendamos más de lo que está pasando. And definitely, this morning, I want to thank the Honorable Dr. Osmond Martinez of Toledo East for the great work. All right, for the great work that is happening. For the great work that is happening with the sugar industry, con lo que es la caña. Le queremos darle gracias al honorable Dr. Osmond Martínez de todo el trabajo que está haciendo para que él pueda, que siga negociando, que siga trabajando para lo que es la industria cañera. And we are, indeed, I want to see that there's a lot of work that has been done. There's a lot of work that has been done in the sugar industry. And one of the greatest things is that, peacefully, no kind of problem this year. En este año no había problema. A donde vimos que lo que es la firma, ¿verdad? El acuerdo entre lo que es BSI y ESR, un acuerdo donde estamos viendo que se ha firmado, se ha logrado el acuerdo entre los dos las dos partes de lo que es el ingenio y los cañeros de la BCFE, que siempre hemos experimentado, hemos visto que hay bastante desacuerdos. Pero sí les voy a decir que el primer ministro Jan Briceño también ha hecho bastante esfuerzos en tratar de hacer todo lo posible. Okay, el primer ministro Jan Briceño también ha confirmado que el gobierno de Belice ha invertido más de 2 millones en lo que son reparaciones de caminos de cañaverales. Y él se pregunta, ¿y esto es suficiente? No, dice, hay mucho más que para hacer. Y esperamos que las lluvias se separen un poquito para que podamos seguir trabajando. Prime Minister John Briceño said that the government has invested about $2 million in Keene Road repairs. Is it enough? No, he said it's not enough. There's more to do. Yes, but the rains have not stopped, he said. Okay, así es que el primer ministro está viendo para estar invirtiendo más dinero en lo que son los sugar roads. Teníamos una visita del doctor Osmond Martínez con líderes de las asociaciones, líderes del Sugar Industry Control Board, líderes de lo que es la industria cañera. So we have seen that there's a lot of work. Estamos viendo que hay bastante cositas que están pasando y nosotros queremos que el pueblo se dé a conocer qué es la realidad, ¿ok? Buenos días, Miss Maria Cocom. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful morning. It is 7:45, las 7:45 minutos. Estamos en lo que es el 95.5 y tenemos este mensaje de lo que es el Belize Livestock Association en lo que es esta mañana. Buenos días una vez más. Good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and thank you always for choosing Power FM.
As a key implementing partner in this national project, BLPA is working directly with livestock farmers to strengthen sustainable livestock production through the development of training manuals with a focus on farm planning, design of rotational grazing systems, pasture management, better grazing systems, forage banks, nutrient, supplemental feeding, silvopastoral systems, and climate-smart practices that protect our soils, rivers, and forests. Through targeted training, technical support, and value chain development, we're helping producers boost productivity, improve herd management, and access growing markets at home and abroad. This collaboration empowers small and medium farmers to adopt eco-friendly practices that increase income while safeguarding our natural resources for future generations. Together, we are building a strong and sustainable livestock industry for Belize. BLPA, supporting producers, strengthening communities, and protecting our environment.
Así es, esta mañana son las 7:47 minutos. It's 7:47, and then of course, as we were facing through Facebook this morning, okay, we also saw that there was a slight earthquake. It says que había un earthquake en lo que es Honduras. There was an earthquake on Honduras, 5.1, near the capital of Honduras, 5 miles from the capital of Honduras. No sé si hay daños. It haven't said about any kind of damages, people being hurt. La verdad no sabemos. But we are hoping that that que nadie I don't know. I really don't know about it, okay? Much about it. So what we're going to learn as the days goes by. All right? So vamos a estar haciendo esto nosotros porque es importante para poder pasar el mensaje de lo que es esta mañana. Pero son ya las 7:49 minutos. It's 7:49. And again, it says here, earthquake. It's the earthquake. The earthquake was felt in Belize. Magnitude 5.2 earthquake that occurred just after midnight, about 11 miles from Omoa, Honduras, caused tremors in Belize. The tremors were felt like Toledo, Stan Creek, and in Cayo. Dice que se sintió en lo que es el Toledo, en Stan Creek, y en el Cayo. Here in Orange Oak, I don't know, maybe I was so tired, no sentí absolutamente nada. Okay? I dropped like a log. I really dropped Así es que es la realidad. All right, it is the reality because I never did feel nothing. I think I was really tired. Thank you so much. I think I was really tired. The earthquake that hit us, really TKO, tired, and that was it. Yesterday we put in a little work yesterday. Hicimos un poquito de trabajo ayer, así es que así fue la realidad, right? Because man, and the work continues, okay? El trabajo continúa. El trabajo continúa en todo lo que estamos haciendo. Así es que, if you felt the earthquake, hey, Sunny no sintió nada. All right? All right, así es. Sonia las 7:51, and boy, I just want to say that things are happening, people are still not satisfied, los cañeros, en todo lo que hay. I know Prime Minister have said that they can't do all, it's weather. Está el camino de Honeycomb que necesita componerse. I wish they could have done it already because that's the route to my farm. Pero en este momento no se ve en lo que es la realidad. All right? Así es que estamos viendo también algo que necesita atención en Belize. And one of the things that, apart from sugar roads that we are looking at, I just want to say that there was a young lady in Belize City that came out. I think it was Channel 5 or Channel 7, I can't recall which one. En la ciudad de Belize, en el canal 5 o 7, no me estoy de recuerdo cuál es. Pusieron también en el Facebook de una muchacha joven que está viviendo en depresión. She is on the streets, and many of them become homeless because, as family members says, como dicen, y muchos viven en la calle por causa que no pueden vivir con la familia. They cannot live with their families. The girl said, I love my sister. We love her. But one moment she is okay, and the next moment she gets so violent. Se queda bien violenta. And sometimes I feel like I am getting sometimes I feel I am getting violent too. So maybe I will stay homeless. Tal vez hasta yo me voy a quedarme homeless uno de estos días. Okay? So todo esto, todas estas cosas están pasando. Okay, todas estas cosas están pasando, y la verdad es que el gobierno de Belice también están viendo como para ver esta situación. Dice, the Prime Minister John Briceño says the government is moving to expand shelter services across Belize as homelessness becomes an increasingly serious social issue. Minister of Human Development Thea Garcia Ramirez presented a plan to Cabinet on Wednesday, which calls for more than $800,000 to establish new homes and support facilities. Belize City, Orinjoa, Cayo, and Stan Creek. Homelessness is becoming a serious problem in our society, and it is a sad one, says Prime Minister John Briceño. According to officials, many of those living on the streets are struggling with mental health challenges. Briceño added that families often try to care for relatives, but eventually becomes overwhelmed, leaving the government with a moral duty to act. I think we believe that as our government and as a people, we have responsibility, a moral responsibility to do something for them. Although Cabinet has approved the plan, funding arrangements are still being finalized. Briceño suggested that increased revenue from Bolido could help finance the initiative, pointing the significant growth in collection in recent years. Remember, under the UDP, they were collecting about 2.5 million. This year, it seems that we're going to make about 25 million in profit, 10 times more than what was happening under the UDP, he said. The Prime Minister admitted the new shelters may not fully meet demand, but said even small increase in capacity can make a difference. Así es que el primer ministro también ya le están viendo que en realidad están viendo que lo que es del bolido, ¿verdad? De bolido money, and how this is really helping the country for the past years under the United Democrats. Eso no lo dice, they won't talk about it, But I don't care because that is gone. La verdad, cuánto dinero robaron los UDPs en ese tiempo, como que de eso no van a hablar, they do like if they are sins, and the lady we got at the boat, gonna say Michael Ashcroft, who wants to be the next Prime Minister of Belize, que no tiene, man, I don't want to talk much about that because that even concern me, and that's a waste of time, and I strongly believe that the United Democratic Party is a waste of time right now because this government is working. Este gobierno están trabajando. Not now, UDP. I cannot see that, not now. Maybe 2040, tal vez en el año 2040, tal vez van a tener una oportunidad, porque en este momento las otras elecciones van a ser en el 2030. In 2030 is the next elections, and I can guarantee you that the People's United Party will win the next elections. All right, van a ganar las otras próximas elecciones en el 2030, and in 2035, when Prime Minister John Briceño is about to exit office, okay, when he hand over his gloves, then we will see a big difference, a big difference in what is happening, and that is why we want to keep on seeing, that let the work continue. Okay, don't worry about the noise in the market. Check your change. No te preocupes de la bulla. Ya ve que tu cambio esté bien, okay? No te preocupes de la bulla del mercado, because they can see what they want, and definitely, like I said, as how Mr. Lizarraga said, the mischief media, M&M's, mischief media, the mischief media keeps on pressing that the Briceño family, the Prime Minister won't smart, and the brother won't smart, and the cousin won't smart, it's the Briceño family won't smart. Pura tontera, ¿ok? Lo voy a decirlo y lo voy a decirlo claramente. Smart, el dueño de Smart, no son los briceños. Ellos tienen inversión y solo un poquito de inversión en el porcentaje. El dueño de Smart es el señor, el inglés multibillonario, el señor Lord Michael Ashcroft. Ese es el mero dueño de Smart, el señor Lord Michael Ashcroft. Y el señor están viendo igual como BTL, que es importante que estos dos compañías de teléfono se unan. No es en ninguna maldad. I want to see this, Belize, and I am honest about it. Nowhere the amalgamation of BTL and Smart is in any way, in any mean of evil to hurt the Belizean people. La verdad, esta vez no. It's not. Eso que están hablando de monopoly y monopoly y monopoly es pura. Les voy a decir por qué. Porque nosotros tenemos BWS, que es monopoly. Nosotros tenemos BEL, que es monopoly. Y tenemos muchas cosas que es monopoly. Y la verdad les voy a decir es que siempre está trabajando bien. Ustedes vean qué es el precio de agua en la región y qué es el precio de agua que Belice paga. Vean el precio de electricidad en la región y cuánto es el precio de electricidad que nosotros pagamos en Belice. Vean el precio de lo que es teléfono y vean qué es el precio aquí en Belice. I just want to see that it's ridiculous and the things that they brought. Yo compré una Coca-Cola por 35 centavos. That's what I paid for a Coca-Cola. 35 cents for a Coke. Man, I really cannot believe sometimes how people attack. I wish you could get when rice dame 10 cents a pound, 15 cents a pound. Cuando el pictiel solo era $1.15 la libra, $1.15 a pound a pictiel. Today they 15 cents a pound for sugar. Today it's different. Todos los precios ya han. Man, how they not real for that? I remember gasoline being $2.87 a gallon. Cali $3. Vamos a la gasolina. Yo me recuerdo la gasolina $3 el galón. Hoy es 13. It's 13. Una botella de gas aquí con don Alex Pérez, shilling, 25 cents for a bottle of gas. 4 botellas hace un galón, $1 el galón de gas. Kerosene. I'm talking about kerosene. Yesterday I went to buy a gallon at the pump. $8.29, I think it was. 8.29. Cuando solo era $1. Yo no voy a decir que no dijo mal M&M's en Belize. M&M's in Belize said that at one time also they were pushing on the prices of a minute when you call the US $8 and change. What the 80s. En los 80s. En los 80 cuando estaban tratando de enlazar llamadas de Belice a los Estados Unidos. And everywhere be expensive. But then new technologies started coming out. New technologies started popping out. Y ahora las cosas están cambiando grande. Pero son ya las 8:03, las 8:03. Estamos en el 95.5 y este mensaje viene del Ministerio de Sustainable Development aquí en el país de Belice. Power FM 95.5, trayéndolo especialmente para ti.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development and Climate Change is safeguarding Belize's invaluable natural resources by providing the necessary frameworks that will guarantee the sustainable use of our resources. We play a crucial role in regulating sustainable harvesting, use, and management of Belize's resources, which is essential not only for constructing our homes, but also for creating jobs and fostering economic growth in our country. we are ensuring long-term forest management and conservation efforts that will positively impact the environment for sustainable Belize today and for generations to come.
Development, all right? Y también hay bastante que para hablar de eso también. Lot of work, lot of man. When I tell you things that happen in Belize, believe me, things that happen, you know. Las cosas están pasando. All right? So, $800,000 for new shelters for the homeless. Homeless is becoming a serious problem in our society, and it's a sad one. That's what Prime Minister Briceño told News 5. All right? So, les estoy diciendo que las cosas están cambiando. They are making a big change, and that's the reality. Pero Sonia, en este momento, aquí para Dels Martinez, buenos días. Good morning to you, Dels. I have not made up my mind about the new Minister of Agriculture. I still think farmers need Abelardo's energy and dedication. He was a fearless warrior. Well, Miss B, I want to tell you that the former Minister of Agriculture is not doing too well. You know, his pain is really bad. You know, he really has some strong pain. I think that the pains will give him the courage, or the pains will take over the fear that he has, because the surgery is something, can be a 50-50. You know, the surgery can come out well, and the surgery can also be not too well. And his fear in getting his medical treatment, his operation, is driving up his pressure, driving up his sugar, driving up cholesterol, triglycerides, which are things that he never used to suffer. He is suffering right now. I like Abby a lot, you know, and once everything goes well, this Briceño administration is really missing him a lot. But I congratulate the continuous and hard work of the Honorable Raduel Ferguson and Mr. Alex Baluna, or the Honorable Alex Baluna. Both of them, along with a wonderful team, and man, you know what? This is what I really admire, the wonderful team that the Ministry of Agriculture has, with CEO Servolo Baiza, and having men like Samorano, graduate Samorano, faculties members there like Digno Polanco. You know, you have this young man Esquivel, Belarmino Esquivel. You have like Mr. Monteiro, Emilio Rene Monteiro. You know, the advisors that they have, you know, like advisors like, and also working closely with the ministers. Why, I don't know why CEO always get but yes, they got a lot of things that is going on. I just want to see this. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Francisco Madrid, good morning, Sunny, at 6. January 77 at 9. January 22nd, 12. January 44. Anymore the 13th. January 77. I I know they get you too good. I don't know the Bolido man. When press come, I want you to tell press about it, okay? Miss Paula Castillo, buenos días, Miss Paulita. Gracias también por estar con nosotros. Thank you for being with us. Vanessa Arzu. Thank you, Miss Jasmine Romero Manas. It is real. All right, yo solo quiero decir que esto es realidad. Y esto es lo que está pasando. Vamos a estar haciendo todo lo posible para siempre decir el buen trabajo que está haciendo el gobierno. Y cuando estén haciendo sus cosas que no estén bien, tú créeme que Sandy Baiza lo va a estar diciendo también. And when the time comes and they are not doing what they should be doing, believe me, I will say it too, okay? Because it is our duty, it is our responsibility to bring it to the Belizean people. Es nuestra responsabilidad para que nosotros podamos traerlo para nuestra gente. Pero son ya las 8:10. It's 8:10. We're going to do the weather report. Vamos a hacer el pronóstico del tiempo. Gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand it wrong. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand it ground. Some gold rum fade the form, Old Master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold around. When the people having fun, Old Master gold around. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today. For today, Friday, the 16th day in the month of January of 2026. We join forecaster on duty, Mr. Tariq Matthews at the National Met Service of Belize. Good morning to you, Senor Matthews. Buenos días.
Good morning, Belize. Our latest radar, satellite and surface observation showed mostly cloudy skies with cool conditions. No rainfall was observed over the country except for a few light rain near Hunting Key. The minimum temperatures earlier this morning dropped to around 67 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 58 degrees Fahrenheit over some inland areas, and 59 up in the hills. Cool and mostly dry conditions prevail behind the passage of a cold front. The 24-hour forecast, skies will be variably cloudy with cool conditions. Little to no rain is expected over the country. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 77 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 76 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will be around 71 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 65 inland, and 61 up in the hills. The winds will be from the north-northeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the sea conditions will be moderate. A high tide will occur this morning at 9:29, followed by a low tide this afternoon at 4 minutes after 2, another high tide tonight at 8:22, and another low tide early tomorrow morning at 4:02. The sun will rise this morning at 6:26 and will set this evening at 5:38. The moon will set this evening at 3:51 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:37. In the sargassum forecast, satellite and surface observation show an increase in sargassum over the area. As a result, moderate impacts are expected to continue. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night: skies will be cloudy at times with mild conditions. A few showers will likely affect mostly central and northern areas on Saturday, then mainly over offshore and some coastal areas Saturday night. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
Thank you so much there, forecaster Tariq Matthews, for this morning's weather report. Cool and mostly dry conditions prevail behind the passage of a cool front. Está diciendo que un frente frío está pasando en este momento y no está trayendo mucha lluvia. Dice que será un frente frío seco que estará pasando el país de Belice. Cuando son ya las 8:16 minutos, las 8:16. Buenos días una vez más y gracias a the National Med Service of Belize, al señor Tariq Matthews, y también a nuestros patrocinadores Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, well master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, well master stand it wrong. Some gold rum fade the form, well master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, well master hold the rum. When the people having fun, well master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, well master gold for you. When having a picnic, well master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand it ground. Some gold rum fade the form, old master climb the hub. When parties start to bump, old master pull around. When the people having fun, old master pull around. When having a barbecue, old master goal for you. When having a picnic, old master goal for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master goal lick. Some gold rum come to town, old master goal the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master goal the crown. Some gold rum come to town, old master goal the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Okay, tenemos una llamada en este momento. We're going to see. Buenos días. Good morning to you, caller. Buenos días.
Buenos días, Sani. Buenos días. Hoy solo quisiera oír lo que hablaste acerca del bolido, Sani. Y me gustó cómo dijiste que cuánto dinero se embolsaron unas personas antes de ser el PUP. Ahora no lo están embolsando, Sani, pero es una tristeza cuando algo así, Sani, porque parece que alguien está haciendo dinero para ayudar al país, pero cada día que escucho a Sani me siento triste porque en Belice, mucha gente, Sani, solo tenemos, como dices, de dinero ni edad, Sani, lo que una gente gana. Y la gente quiere invertir o quiere hacer dinero fácil y creen que el bolido es la solución. En lotería, en gambling, Sani, nunca nadie gana. Pocos son los que ganan. Pocos son los que ganan. La mayoría pierde. En máquinas de casinos es igual. Pero la gente tiene en la mente que vamos a ganar. Vamos a ganar sin darse cuenta que cada día van quedando más pobres, Sani.
Pues te quiero decir que el Belize Government Electric Limited ha mencionado que han pagado más de 78 millones de dólares
Sí,
a
sí.
gente que ya ganaron.
Sí,
Hay gente que están ganando, pero sí el gobierno ya hizo 25 million profit.
sí.
¿Ok?
Ajá.
Sí. Vamos a decir que de 100 million dollars que venden de bolido, 75 million dollars la gente regresa a la gente en winnings y 25 million dollars se metía en su bolsa de los UDPs.
Seguro que sí, Sani.
Ahora,
Sí,
la cosa ahora, cuando es 100 million dollars, 75 million dollars se va a la gente que gana y 25 million dollars se está yendo en National Health Insurance, se está yendo en lo que son deportes y ahora 800,000 se van a hacer un shelter para los homeless, los que están durmiendo en los parques, lo otro. Gracias a Dios que nosotros, los latinos, los mestizos, no tenemos eso no cae mucho para nosotros, porque no importa qué viejito queden nuestros abuelos y abuelas, o cuánto los molesten, o cuánto los fastidian, o cuánto los cansamos de ellos, pero siempre los tenemos con nosotros.
Ahí vengo con el punto, Sani. La gente que compra bolidos, Sani, yo lo he visto, somos los más pobrecitos que estamos en el país. Vamos a hablar de New York. Ahora me estoy fijando en New York, Sani, cuando hablaste de los shelters que van a hacer, los refugios para la gente pobre.
Ajá.
Mira, Dios quiera, Sani, que nos fijemos nosotros los latinos, que no nos pase lo mismo. Y que ya comenzó, Sani, y a ver, me hago la pregunta, yo solo, ¿por qué eso pasa, Sani? En Belice pasó, Sani, por la inmigración de muchos beliceños después del huracán, que abandonaron sus casas, su familia, buscando una mejor vida en Estados Unidos. Ese es un problema. Fue un problema que yo vi. Ahora estamos, Sani, que la gente se está acostumbrando de una manera de no pensar en el futuro, Sani. Una razón es porque el dinero no da.
Ajá.
Pero si nos ponemos, como dicen las pilas, en tu juventud, de pensar que vas a llegar a viejo, Sani, eso no iba a pasar. Sin embargo, estoy viendo en Nueva York cómo la gente cada sábado, Sani, no sé si es un vicio o es de veras, en serio, tan enfermos. Del parque de New York hasta Corozal hay por lo menos como 7 lugares donde tienes que parar porque la gente necesita una ayuda para enfermedad. ¿Qué quiere decir, Sani? Que el sistema de salud de Belice está pobre para la gente que lo necesita. No hay suficiente. Eso se debía mejorar, porque no es tiempo que todavía Belice estemos pidiendo dinero en la calle, Sani. Sin embargo, tú lo has visto cómo la gente pide, Sani.
Pues yo te
Es
voy
una
a decir,
vergüenza para mí.
yo lo he dicho aquí, que cuando te enfermas, ya no es para el pobre. El pobre ya no se puede enfermar,
Sí.
porque cualquiera cosita es
Dinero.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000,
Sí, claro.
4,000.
Seguro.
Y ahora cuando vas a ver ahora, quieren que hagas
Todo análisis.
X-ray Después de X-ray quieren que hagas ultrasound. Después de ultrasound quieren que hagas
Cardiogram y
CAT
todo.
scan.
X.
Después de CAT scan quieren que hagas MRI. Después de MRI quieren... ¿Por qué si ellos saben que necesitan un estudio profundo, no te dicen haz el MRI primero? De una vez.
Sí, sí.
¿Para
sí,
qué,
que sepa
para
lo
qué
que
te van a
tienes.
decir ándase X-ray? $100.
Sí.
Ándase
Ajá.
ultrasound, 150. Ándase CAT scan, $500.
Ujú.
Después te van a decir ándase el MRI.
Sí. Ese manete venezolano es tremendo, Sandy Marais, tremendo.
Y voy a decir que gracias a Dios ahorita tenemos National Health Insurance que,
Gracias al bolito también.
que paga el bolido. No, yo no compro bolido, pero ves, a veces está bueno comprar porque den patronizas lo que tú mismo consigues. Porque yo fui a hacer mi National Health Insurance y me dieron un X-ray, hicieron un X-ray free, no me cobraron para el X-ray. Me dieron
Sí.
pastillas, pagué creo que $1 and $1.10, $1.05.
No, Sandy, en esa parte yo estoy 100% con lo que está pasando con el
Alright.
dinero del bolido.
So,
Estoy 100%.
estamos consiguiendo ayuda, pero
Sí.
solo que el ultrasound lo tuve que pagar porque solo mujeres embarazadas pueden conseguir free ultrasound. Yo
Ajá,
tenía mi
sí.
barrigota, hasta soplé mi barrigota, ve frente de la muchacha, ve que me dé un free one, ¡chao! No me lo dieron free. Siempre tuve que pagar. Creo que se pagué $90 para ese uno. Después
el
de-
otro
de-
es, Sandy, el otro tema que te quería hablar de los visas de Estados Unidos, Sandy. Mira, yo viajé a Estados Unidos varias veces y me junté con unos amigos en Belice que van a pasear a Estados Unidos. Me dicen, vamos, te voy a llevar, vamos a Connecticut, vamos a New Jersey, vamos a Nueva York, a ver mi familia. Sandy, es una desgracia cuando llegué a Sandy. Yo que a mi casa tengo mi buen refrigerador, mi estufa, todo lo que necesario en una familia, Sandy. Y el primero que visité en New Jersey, Sandy, vive en un attic. No tiene ni a dónde poner la langosta que le llevamos, Sandy, no tiene refrigerador. Tuvo que bajar 2 pisos abajo para pedir al vecino que le preste el refrigerador. Sandy, es una desgracia. No trabajan, Sandy, solo depende del gobierno que los mantenga. Tú vas a tener la mejor vida, Sandy, donde
Pues-
hay trabajo, donde lo puedes hacer y vas a vivir así.
Pues
fueron
es eso.
3 familias, Sandy, 3 familias fueron.
es eso,
Me
es-
imagino cuántos más hay.
Eso es lo que el presidente Donald Trump está tratando de parar.
Seguro, Sani.
Porque dice que mucha gente vive en welfare. Y eso es lo que me encabrona a mí también aquí en Belice, porque hay mucha gente que solo van en su oficina de los ministros y a pedir. Y
Sí.
se molestan. You know, I call Kevin for a grocery bag, and Kevin no want give me. But I want make it come ask me for vote again. I got the Johnny office, and I got ask for this and that. But they need one give me. You know, man. Yo no sé por qué la gente es así, you know, que hay que ir a
Porque
pedir.
el sistema de democracia en Belice, Sani, el sistema de la democracia, que debe ser voto libre, freedom of speech y todo, Sani.
Ajá, go ahead, sigue. Ajá, go ahead.
Siempre consigue el apoyo de la gente pobre, porque son la mayoría, pagando dinero, Sani, o dando un favor ese rato, y la gente cree que va a ser toda la vida. Por eso no olvidan eso. Creen que el político lo va a mantener toda la balance en su vida. Ese es el problema, Sani. Yo lo he visto.
No, I want to see this. Hay veces sí necesitamos ayuda. Pero, y a veces necesitamos ayuda y nos da envidia. You know, yo lo digo, a mí me da envidia, pero de trabajar. I see people that work, and I know they work, and I want work. I see people that advance, and I can't advance. You know, esa es la envidia que yo tengo. Y la cosa que el apoyo que queremos del gobierno es que podamos, porque si lo están, ahí viene ayuda de afuera, you know, it's on work, like como ahorita esto de, uno de Saib, el Said Project, el Cresap Project, Sembrando Vida Project y el Belize
Sí, están en
Livestock.
muchos programas, Sani, y a veces también creo que es el problema de muchos países que tienen, Sani. Dependemos mucho del mundo que nos dé y no tratamos de componer. La economía de Belice está bien, pero la economía está bien a cierto punto de manejar el gobierno a un nivel que no es suficiente, Sani. Aquí en Belice lo que le pasa a los gobiernos, si criticar a ningún gobierno, porque nosotros solo dos gobiernos hemos tenido. Mira, Sani, desde que yo nací, Sani, yo tengo 66 años, solo tenemos las mismas industrias hasta ahora, Sani. La papaya se acabó. ¿Por qué se acabó la papaya? Investiga, Sani, yo sé por qué. Investiga, por negligencia del gobierno. Y por eso que se acabó. Y ahora tenemos, ¿qué más industrias? Nada más, Sani. ¿Por qué? Y si todos producimos lo mismo. No se puede consumir en el país porque no tenemos la población para consumirlo. Sin embargo, no hay manera como exportar, Sani. No tenemos, nos falta tecnología, nos falta, varias cosas nos falta. ¿A quién podemos culpar? Tiene que ser un gobierno, porque eso se debe enseñar en la escuela, el sistema, cómo manejar una economía en un país, igual como la política. Lo mismo tiene que enseñar a la gente que es la política, Sani. Política limpio. Porque a veces escucho que los políticos, cuando ya están en un poder, quieren conseguir más poder, Sani. Olvidando que cuando un poder tú lo compras o lo robas, Sani, acabas en lo mismo, Sani. En lo mismo. Que donde acaban muchas gentes en la cárcel. O en la pobreza o en la desgracia.
Ya.
Bueno, Sani, yo creo que es suficiente por hoy, Sani, gracias.
No. Oye, solo te quería decir también. Solo te quería decir también que gracias. Gracias por llamar, gracias por compartir cómo tú te sientes de esto. Y más de todo, gracias porque tú te estás expresando.
Y no soy el único, Sani, no soy el único que piensa, pero soy el único que puede hablar. Mucha gente lo guarda entre ellos y lo habla entre amigos. No lo hacen al mundo, Sani. No lo expresan a la gente para despertar ese país. Que se pongan las pilas los gobiernos, Sani, porque la gente va a despertar algún día. Ojalá que nunca sea tarde. Gracias, Sani. Buen día.
Bueno, gracias. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, y esto es lo que es importante porque cuando uno se expresa, cuando uno se da a estar viendo lo que es, como les digo el Señor, hay cosas que de veras sí podemos verlo en lo negativo. Y es algo que no va a parar. La gente van a comprar su bolido. La gente van a comprar sus cervezas. La gente van a comprar sus licores. La gente vaya a comprar. Si solo vamos a comer rice and beans con stew chicken y salad y todo eso, cada día nos va a enfermar. Si tomamos cada día cervezas y licores, nos va a enfermar. Si fumamos drogas y jalamos cocaína cada día, nos va a enfermar. Todo lo que es en exceso nos va a enfermar. Por eso es que esta mañana yo siempre lo quiero decirlo de esta manera. I would like to see a difference in what is going on. Just a minute. So ahorita vamos a hacer un corte comercial. I'm going to do a short little break because I got a guy that is online and ya se fue. All right. So vamos a estar viendo esto esta mañana. Cuando son ya en este momento las 8:33 minutos, it's 8:33, and we're going to do it this morning here for you. Gracias una vez más, gracias por la fiel sintonía.
Maras me, idea that I really need to get my ad out today.
Really? Well, you can join our Smart Group plan.
Really? How that work?
Easy, let me tell you.
Whether it's family, friends, or your small business, we've got the perfect plan for every group. More members equals more savings, more connections. Smart Group plans bring the connectivity you love to you and your circle. No one gets left behind. Explore Share One package option and add on unlimited data, calls, and SMS for the entire group for less than $50 per member. Visit any smart showroom countrywide or email sales@speednet-wireless.com to sign up today. Smart, bringing people together.
Belizeans love motorcycles because they're fast for the road, they're cheap on gas. But listen to me, the last time I checked, your head no grow back. So make we try protect it. So Terrence for Transport will give you 4 ways how you could be safe on the road. The first thing, your helmet. Your helmet no business to decorate your motorcycle handlebar. The business to protect your head. So make sure you get a helmet whether the correct size and our DOT certified for the best protection. And you have to make sure that you have something to protect your eyes and a strap where you can securely strap down the helmet so you don't blow off. Number 2. You have to have exactly that. Just 2 people on your motorcycle. So please, not treat your motorcycle like a bus line. Number 3, I think I never had to say this, to overtake for the left side, not for the right side like you to try to surprise the vehicle. And worse, not try to overtake when you see one next vehicle that go down the road and you are still trying waggle through the traffic. Hey, up on a curve, why you are overtake on a curve? You can't see where they come on the curve. Wait until you pass the curve to try to overtake. No make I see you do that, because I will give you this. You will get about 3 of this. Number 4, the last time you must not speed abreast when somebody overtake you. Stop the try-be Vin Diesel. Make the pass, man. And this is why Terrence make a whole safety checklist to ensure that you don't get a lot of the near from me. You have to make sure your bike have a light. You use it day or night, DOT certified helmet. You and your 1 passenger drive the speed limit, overtake properly. Because safety is not for style. Safety is to save lives.
Ride safe and ride smart.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing continues to upgrade major roads all across the country, providing opportunities and access to our vibrant, productive communities. In the north, the MIDH committed to pave the Chan Pine Ridge Road, answering the cries of our people. Today, that road is positively impacting the lives of residents and transforming the community.
El highway para nosotros es algo bueno, nos gusta y beneficia a la escuela. Como aquí, por ejemplo, mire, en el library cuando no había highway, todo el polvo entraba en los libros, en los shelves y cada día yo tenía que estar limpiando. Pero ahora, pues cada semana limpio porque no hay mucho polvo. Y para los niños está bien porque ahora pueden pasar si no hay nada de polvo y menos flu. Ahora yo veo a los niños.
Y nos beneficia porque antes para llegar al pueblo llegábamos hasta casi media hora en vehículo porque estaba demasiado feo, pero ahora con este bonito highway que tenemos, ya los que andan en vehículo 5 minutes nomás ya llegaron hasta Central Park there in Juan. Los que andan en motorcycle tal vez 6 minutes, los que andan en bike tal vez unos 15 minutes.
80% of the village that normally work at the sugar industry, right? So this road has helped a lot because going to work, they don't have to struggle, like I said, because of the conditions of the road.
Es algo bueno que por fin tenemos highway y estamos bien agradecidos con el ministro.
My name is David Ackerman. I'm a sugarcane farmer, producer, and a second generation. I have been cultivating and producing sugarcane for the last 46 years. The challenges we face with climate change is twofold. We get a lot of cane stunting, more pests, diseases. So all of this adds to losses in yield. And I am not seeing this getting any better. Climate change is definitely here to stay, and the temperatures are rising, and it's going to get tougher to do any type of farming, and in my case it's sugarcane. I had been contemplating of looking at avenues of some form of irrigation. Venturing into an irrigation system, it's a long-term investment but very expensive. I felt that if funds were available, then I think it was worth the while for me to apply. When I was finished, I had presented my project to DFC, and I would say I am very happy to be one of the recipients from QUISAP to do drip irrigation for sugarcane. DFC was the entity that I had submitted my documentation to. They did the due diligence, they did the visits, and to find out some months later that my application was approved. Definitely the matching grant has helped. If there wasn't the matching grant, I would have had to disperse 100% of the operational costs. The matching grant has eased the financial burden on me, and it's definitely positive. I encourage other farmers to take up the challenge. It eases the financial burden from one, whether one has to invest its own capital or one has to get financing from some other institution. It did represent a fraction of 100%, and which I am very appreciative about.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Get me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize.
It is 8:41. Son las 8:41 minutos. Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you. Gracias una vez más por estar con nosotros, a todo el mundo que está allá afuera. El número para marcar siempre sigue igual, el 673-2324, y también el 661-2721 para mandar tus mensajes. Ahí para Harvey Trapp, deseándole lo mejor. Muchas gracias, Harvey. Miss Jennifer Middleton, good morning to you. Anna Marie, thank you so much. And to all of you locked into Power FM 95.5. This morning we have a special invited guest, and definitely, you know, what's good for Orinjuak, what's good for Corozal, what's good for Belize, what's good for farmers in our country. Porque eso es lo importante cuando nosotros estamos invirtiendo en nuestra agricultura, como dijo el señor David Ackerman. Mr. Ackerman said, man, CRESAP was there, and CRESAP is real, and CRESAP is helping. He said, and definitely the portion that came from CRESAP is something that it is a second to none. And definitely this morning we are talking about the Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project 2022-2027, increasing agriculture productivity with the use of climate-smart agriculture practices and technologies. And with us this morning, we have Mr. Mark Cook from SIF, a man who is working behind what is CRESAP. Mark, good morning to you. Buenos dias, Mark.
Good morning, Mr. Sonny. First of all, I would like to give thanks to you for allowing me to, come again on the show, right? I've been here a couple of months ago, but, I decided to, stop by and, inform the general public and especially the farmers in Orinjuak and in Corozal. So we have a lot of updates when it comes to the CRESAP project. I won't talk on the CRESAP alone because CRESAP has two components. The first component is for the Ministry of Agriculture departments, right?
Okay.
The department that falls underneath the ministry and other academia and other institutions. But particularly, I want to talk about the matching grant program. I believe that it is an initiative that the government saw that it is something that can benefit the farmers, right? The matching grant program, as you heard out a quick ad before with Mr. Ackerman, although he's a large-scale farmer, but still, the matching grant applies to small farmers as well. So I'll go in depth on it. The matching grant, I'll give you a quick what the program aims to achieve, right? It is to, promote climate smart agriculture technologies and sustainable farming practices, right? With the change in climate, farmers are at risk when it comes to, getting good production. And with the help of climate smart technologies, I think, or I don't think then, it will help them.
It is helping
to have their farm, become more productive. Although we have some farmers already, doing drip irrigation, solar pumps, using solar pumps, you know, uh, because when I visited several farmers, I saw that they are already using these technologies, right? But I think we can do a bit more, and hence Cresop is here to promote those type of investment.
Mark, I know you're here more for dealing with the matching grant program, which is very important. And definitely I know that you have seen this is working. I would like to ask you about how many farmers have qualified in the CRESAP matching program.
So far we have approximately 200.
About 200.
About 200.
About 200 farmers.
And that is inclusive of small, like I think 75% of those out of that 200 is small farmers.
Small farmers.
And that's from Cayo to Corozal.
Okay.
But what we're looking now is expanding into Stancrick and Toledo, but that's for another time, right? That is because we see that it's working in the 4th district, that is Cayo, Belize, and Orange Rock and Corozal. We see that it's working. So, as a project unit, we decided that, I think it's going to benefit farmers as well in southern Belize as well.
Mark, if I can ask this question, what is the capital that the IDB give Belize?
No, it's World Bank. World Bank.
The World Bank. Sorry. The World Bank is working along with Belize with CRESAP. What is the capital?
So CRESAP is a 25 million US project, right? It is a loan that the government of Belize got from the World Bank, but let me just get this.
A 25,
right?
A $25 million loan from the World Bank. All right.
So 16 million US is being used for the matching grant program. That is 16. To help farmers.
32. I know that means 30 something million.
32
Belize.
32 Belize.
Yeah, 32
million
Belize. All right. Out of that 32 Belize, about how much have been dispersed?
Approximately 3 to 4 million.
3 to 4 million. So we still have
a lot of. Our target is 3,000 beneficiaries, Mr. Sani.
Yeah, and you're just at 200.
Yes, so we
Mark,
have.
But what I'm saying, this project, they only have CRESAP, Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project, will end 2027.
Yes.
So we have this year and next year.
Well, I wouldn't say we have more than. I think we have less than a year.
Less than
a year because we're already in January, right?
Yeah.
Because our cutoff time for applications would be sometime in November, in order for us to get approved beneficiaries in December, right? Because from January to March of next year, it is just to wrap up the project.
You talk one little bit of Spanish, Mark?
Huh?
You talk one little bit of Spanish?
Poquito.
All right, Mark. If I can ask, because más de nuestros agricultores son hablan español. What makes a farmer qualify? ¿Qué es lo que hace que un agricultor califique para poder conseguir el matching grant program? Like things like what can they do?
All right.
Only planting, only fix up this, cattle. What is the CRESAP for?
So CRESAP is to help farmers become resilient, right? It's to have their farm become resilient while practicing sustainable agriculture. Well, sustainable farming.
Explain resilient for them. Explain resilient.
So what I mean by resilient, right? I think it's very visible now that there's the climate is always changing.
The climate
right?
is always changing.
It's changing. You check at the weather. Sometimes the heat. I think the dry season last year was it lasts very long, right? and many of these farmers who don't use irrigation, they are the one who suffer because they get a huge loss on their crops that they that just died due to the heat. So CRESOP is here to help them apply these technologies, with a grant, whereby they can qualify for a grant, right? So I'll just give a quick description on what it takes to be eligible, right? One, you will need to be eligible in the subsectors, right? We have fruit trees, and under fruit trees we have citrus, we have anato, soursop, coconut, pitahaya, pineapple. Under greens we have rice, corn, and soybeans. Under livestock we have cattle, swine, poultry, chicken. We have sheep and bees. So we also help bee farmers.
So if you want to work with any one of these that you just mentioned,
and we have a lot, right? That's just a few on there. Let me go to roots and tubers. We have potato, ginger, turmeric, cassava, cocoa, yam, cardamom. We have sugarcane in these subsectors as well. We have vegetables. We have onion, carrots, lettuce, broccoli, cilantro, cabbage, tomatoes, habanero, cauliflower, sweet pepper, and we also do aquaculture. When I say aquaculture, it's shrimp and tilapia farming. So it's a number of eligible subsectors that CRESOP is financing, is giving these grants for. But again, when I say grant, it comes with a mandatory contribution from the farmer. And I think this is what most farmers don't have the information on much, right? So since it's called a matching grant, we require that the farmer, he or she contributes something towards this investment. But it all depends on under which category you fall under, right? Because we have two windows. Window one is a small farmer. Let's say a farmer is cultivating between half an acre to 20 acres. He can get a grant of up to $12,000. So let's say, Mr. Sani, you have 50 acres, but you're working on 15. Automatically, you qualify as a window one because you're only working on 15 acres.
Okay.
Right? But that 15 acres needs to be reflected in the BM system, because you will be required to get the BMs. You will be required to get a letter from the ministry, whereby it will state your BM's ID, your acreage.
So you must be BMs and you must have records of what you're doing.
You have to be registered.
Okay.
Right? So, like I said, window one, between half an acre to 20 acres, you can qualify up to $12,000 in grant, but that comes with a catch, right?
With a catch.
So let's say you want to do a investment of $20,000 on your farm.
20,000.
Right? That maximum 12,000 that you can qualify for represents 60% of that $20,000 investment.
Yes.
So that means 30%, which is $8,000, will be coming from you as the farmer.
All right, good. All right, let's stay with this now. All right, I also understand and I stand to be corrected that let's say I want to do like the project I want to do. I want to plant right now. I am looking to expand in some soursop project. I told you about the soursop project earlier, and I want to work the soursop project. If I do this soursop project, and I need to prepare the land. I need to buy the plants. I need to get the things going. I need to put irrigation.
All those activities, Mr. Sane, can be accommodated under the matching grant program.
All right. So now let's say that I have a part of investment already at the farm. Now what can happen now?
All right. So let's say you have
can that be added as a contribution?
Yes, it can. We consider your labor as your in-kind contribution as part of your as part of your mandatory contribution, right? So From that 8,000, Mr. Sani, right? From that 30%, I should say, we can cut that 30 to 20%, which is we're considering your labor, your recent investment in the past 3 to 6 months, but you will need to provide receipt that yes, these were bought in between 3 months and to 6 months period, right? You will need to provide that proof. So you can the in-kind contribution will be it will get a value of up to half of your mandatory contribution out of that 30%, right? But I think, and I will say this, right, the matching grant program is not targeting farmers to go for the full $20,000 investment package. You can go for 10,000.
You go for 10.
6,000 will come from the project.
No, let's say I go to the bank, Mr. Mark. I go to the bank. I go to the DFC or I go to credit union because they are dispersing.
Oh, and just for the listeners who are maybe tuning into your station from Corozal, we signed an agreement with the St. Francis Xavier
Credit Union
to facilitate the process for.
So now let's say I am not a member of the credit union, and I would like to go to the credit union. I must be a member to form.
You must be a member.
So then I have to go to the Development Bank of Belize.
So let's say you don't want to be a member of the credit union, right? So here is where DFC comes to play.
Yeah, Development
you
Bank
can
of
visit.
Belize.
You can visit them. Tell them I'm interested in the CRESA project.
So let's say the matching grant program now in labor and in stuff that I have to qualify. Let's say for $4,000. All right, and I can show them I have $4,000 cash.
Well, remember, Mr. Sani, right? Let's say you have that 4,000 cash, right? What you will need to do is that you will need to invest that 4,000 as well. On your farm, right?
Yes.
And I think this is where most farmers think that I just need to have the cash to get the grant. No,
you have to invest it.
Your contribution will be invested as well in the farm.
Of course.
Right? So, and I think this is what most farmers don't understand, right? It's not your contribution is not to get the grant.
Well, this is what I have been telling them this. I have been sharing them with the same concept. Even with the other, not only CRESAP, but also with SAIB. This sustainable
and
inclusive Belize. Also, well, that are only two, or even Sembrando Vida. That when they are giving you the monies for SAIB, you're getting monies for CRESAP, you're getting monies. It's not for you to take this money when you get it and go buy stove and buy refrige and pay one bill that you may owe or the way to make this money come for Christmas so that you can spend it for Christmas. No.
These
monies are to be spent on the farm.
Right.
You understand?
Because
and then
before any funds are dispersed to the farmer, Mr. Sani, they will need to take an invoice or a quotation from a supplier. Let's say they're gonna buy some irrigation hose. They will need to get a quotation from the supplier, take it to the bank. Once they're approved, the bank will send a direct payment to the supplier's account.
Yes.
Or they will get a check of that amount, and they will need to drop it to the supplier.
Oh, definitely yes.
So there's no funds that will go into the farmer's account.
No money.
All funds are being monitored.
That's right.
Including his contribution.
I love that.
Including his contribution. And this is what the ministry has been doing with these projects. Past years, projects have come and gone.
Because I want to tell you,
they get full grant, right?
I want to tell you, $20,000 investment in your farm, that was a huge thing.
That's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing, and you could say, you know what, I want to do my Sowasa project, and I want to do a chicken project. Both project
can come together
yes,
under the CRESA project, because you don't have to do a project just for soursop.
No,
You can join that project together. Write a
good plan.
Good plan. Present it. That something that is feasible for investment.
That's right. I show them that you want to spend your $8,000 first. Yeah, spend your 8,000 and then you go again.
In the event that they use the grant money for another, let's say to pay a bill or get a sofa, that automatically becomes a interest-free loan that they need to pay back.
Yes.
So
yes,
my thing is, right, if you're gonna get the grant, invest it on the farm.
Invest it on the farm.
Because
Invest on your shed. Invest on your shed. Invest on your bodega. Invest on your thing. Because infrastructure too, right?
Yeah.
You got the infrastructure too.
Right.
So you write your plan. You write your project, and then from there, then you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So it's very important. I think this is very important for you out there to learn. Y les voy a decir algo. Si tú estás yendo para tu window one and you want the 20,000 and you want show them that you got the money, we don't want you showing, you go apply. And then there you move on. And I have been saying this, But I don't know if people are not understanding.
But not to cut you short, Mr. Sane, what the ministry is doing with these projects, and I think in the future as well, right? Most projects will require that farmers will need to contribute their portion as well.
Yes.
Because I think for the past years, projects has just been full grants, right? And some of these grants don't go back to the farm, right? So the government is using these frameworks whereby the farmer has to contribute, and they will invest as part of the government trying to help farmers as well.
Mark, if I qualify for a CRESAP, let's say I do a project with CRESAP. I do my soursops, and I do my chicken. I even have my chicken coop, everything, plan how to do, what to do, everything, and because we're looking at chickens, we're looking at eggs, to try to sustain a bit, whilst it takes you 3 years for the soursop, 3-4 years for the soursop to start to bear fruits. So it's a period that you have to wait, and there's a lot of work in this 4 years. There's a lot of cleaning, and we don't want to use poison. We want to be strictly organic.
Organic, right?
So we want to try the best how we can keep this thing going. But my question is this, Mark, how can the people really see that there's other piggery, there's cattle, there is sheep, there is chicken that you can grow, and these things that only take you months, that you can start to sell chicken, start to sell eggs, start to sell, so that you can have your farm going. But this is what I'm saying, because easy, it just, when people are saying, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, and that is why if you don't have the 8,000 cash, then you get the 8,000 as a loan.
Right, I was going to get there, Mr. Sani, right? So in the event, let's say you don't have the cash, right? Like you said, this is why we're working with DFC and the credit unions. They can finance your contribution as a loan. I know DFC is at 8% and Lima Colada is at 7.5%, right? You can get a loan of that amount, so that you will need to pay back that loan, though, right? But it is to help you access the grant that we're working with these institutions. So let's say, let's use the $20,000 investment, right?
What would the farmer pay? And would pay back on that $8,000?
Let me just use an online calculator to give a approximate
payment,
monthly payment.
I got a DFC. I got a DFC. I borrowed I borrow. I get the window one 20,000.
Right.
All right. So
so let's say you don't have the 8,000.
I don't have the 8,000
to contribute.
All right. To contribute.
All right. So 8,000.
But remember that yes, I will have a part. I will have a part because I will carry receipts of what I just do and clearing this, that, blah, blah, blah. The turnover, the soil preparation. I might do that. And that's work. Might this labor, because if I don't pay, then I have to go do it.
Yeah.
And that's
so let's
my
say
labor.
let's put an approximate value to that, right? Let's put it at maybe
$1,000.
2,000. Let's go 2,000.
I mean, go
all right. Let's 1,000, right? So that means you will
So-
need to borrow at least $7,000.
No. I have to go to the full.
All right.
Because remember, I want to carry my receipts them that this is what I'm doing. So when I carry my $1,000, then they supposed to pay me that $1,000 back because I get 8,000. They should.
No. All right. This is how it works, Mr. Sani, right? Although you're gonna provide the receipts. If you want, they can consider. It's up to you, right? It's up to you as a farmer. Let's say you have that as well, right? But you want to also invest more on your own. Then automatically you don't need to provide that proof. Then you just go for the full 8,000 as a loan.
And get more cash. Yeah, well,
to
it's
invest
not
on
the
your
same.
farm, right? But again, these institutions work with the farmers.
All right, Mark, for the farmer, for Sani, Sani wants to go for window one. Sani wants to go for the maximum in window one, 20,000. But I have to borrow 8,000.
12,000 is coming from the project.
12,000 is coming from the project.
60%.
Yeah, that's coming as a grant. 12,000 as a grant, and 8,000 I have to pay back. All right. How much interest will I pay on the back on that 8,000?
So, like I said, DFC is 8%. Like Mokolada Credit Union is 7.5, right? Again, these financial institutions work with the farmers, right? They give me, I think it's 3 years to pay back that loan of what they're borrowing to finance their
3 years.
3 years.
3 years, all right.
So that's 36 months, right? So let's say if they were to borrow the $8,000 to match the 12,000 for that $20,000 investment. This is just a calculator that I use online, right? Over the course of 3 years, Sonny, every month, this is what they will pay. Approximately $260 a month.
$260
over
a
the
month.
course of 3 years.
3 years. All right. $260 a month for 3 years. Come on, man. 260 times 36 minus 8,000. Come on, man. You will be giving them 1,360 more. That's good, man.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
that's not bad. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, and over the course of 3 years.
And over the course of 3 years, and if you can pay it faster, or that's
Yeah,
not
you
what
can pay
they
it
give?
faster. You can add more on top of your payment if you.
All right.
Again, it's a decision
All right,
on
that's
your
good.
own, right?
That's good. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Again, the farmer doesn't have to go for the full $20,000 investment. They can, like I said, they can do 10. 6,000 from the project, 4,000 from his or her contribution, right? So when I say the $20,000, that's the maximum total investment that you can do under CRESUP. That includes his or her contribution as part of that $20,000.
Let's say we have Mr. David Ackerman.
All right, so that's a large firm already. Let's get to that.
Let's do Mr. David Ackerman.
Mr. David Ackerman falls under window 2, right? That's another category how we
that is wonderful.
Farmers, right? These are for medium to large scale farmers. Again, since I think most of these medium to large scale farmers are already, past the what should I say? They are already financially.
My name is David Ackerman. I'm a sugarcane farmer, producer, and a second generation. I have been cultivating and producing sugarcane for the last 46 years. The challenges we face with climate change is twofold. We get a lot of cane stunting, more pests, diseases. So all of this adds to losses of losses in yield, and I am not seeing this getting any better. Climate change is definitely here to stay, and the temperatures are rising, and it's going to get tougher to do any type of farming, and in my case it's sugarcane. I had been contemplating of looking at avenues of some form of irrigation. Venturing into an irrigation system, it's a long-term investment but very expensive. I felt that if I submitted my sugarcane, DFC was the entity that I had submitted my documentation to. They did the due diligence, they did the visits, and
in-kind contribution. We can, put a value of up to 25%.
That my application was approved.
We saw Mr.
Definitely the matching grant has helped. If there was
investment at his farm, all right, we don't see this man get CRESAP and he qualify and he spend all of the CRESAP money. Now let's say he wants to do another project. Can he apply for CRESAP again?
No. You can only qualify for the CRESAP project for the matching grant.
Isn't the matching grant, I would have had to disperse 100% of the operational cost.
Contribution on the farmer's side, right? For window 2. We can put a value of your in-kind to up to 25% of your contribution. So let's just do a quick math. If we were to do a $200,000 investment on a farm, this is just what I'm seeing. These are for large scale farmers. Minus 60,000, which represents 30%, and minus 25% of that. Maybe you can then for the 5% you will have to maybe get as a loan from the institutions that we're working with.
45.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a nearly
105 out of
that's
$200,000. Well, they can go up to they can do $100,000 investment. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
30,000 will come
I
from the
understand
project.
right now. BSI, Belize Sugar Industries Limited, that has they also have some money from AgroPro. I don't know how that works because they also are getting like $25 million from the 5Cs. That's another project that BSI has, and I am learning that they are doing AgroPro, planting sugarcane for farmers, and they are trying farmers to take advantage of CRESAP as well.
Right.
So have you received is CRESAP getting also from
sugarcane farmers?
Yes,
we do.
Out of the 75%, or the amount of farmers that have qualified, about how much are sugarcane farmers?
I'd say maybe 35.
35%?
No, 35.
About 35 farmers.
35 farmers
have qualified. Okay,
that's
that's something to be looked at.
But what I'm seeing now, Dosani, is that most sugarcane farmers are transitioning to either cattle,
yes,
or pig rearing,
yes,
right. But again, what we're trying to also do is that's why CRESAP is here to help, right? I mean, it's still possible for them to continue sugarcane with the help of CRESAP. It is possible, right? But again, it's the farmer's choice what they want to do. We're just here to help them, with the grant portion from CRESAP. But again, it's a personal choice if they want to, transition from sugarcane to another.
From sugarcane to another thing.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. I know that today you will be having a session.
Yeah, in San Lazaro.
Okay, you came from Belmopan to Orinjoak, and thank you for jumping into Power FM.
Yeah, no problem.
We are always open to this. Power FM is always open to agriculture. Power FM is always open to advance people farms.
Right.
And this is something that maybe it's very important because we have never talked about money. We never talked about money yet. We never talk about how people, and everybody want window one because they figure that they're getting more, but they are not realizing that there is a better opportunity.
Yeah.
And so this morning I want to say this to the farmers, los que están escuchando allá afuera. La oportunidad de esta mañana, la oportunidad que tenemos hoy, porque ayer ya pasó. Solo tenemos hoy. Es que tú vayas en tu DFC y veas qué son las cosas que hay. Hay que ir que te hagan write un project, or you write your own project. You want to write your own project?
Yeah.
Write your project. Nosotros lo podemos hacer. ¿Cuánto vas a querer? ¿Cuánta madera? ¿Cuánta lámina? ¿Cuánto alambre? ¿Cuánto esto? ¿Cuántos postes? ¿Cuánto el otro? ¿Quieres hacer tu shed? ¿Quieres hacer tu... And you write your project and you carry your project. And then you know you go and you could show them that you also can pay them back, you know, whilst this is happening. Mark, whilst let's say we go for coconuts, or we go for sour saps, or we go for cattle. Do you start paying immediately, like after they've done the issue, or how it works?
So, like I said, the institutions work with the farmers, right? Again, let's say coconut, right? Coconut is not every month, right?
No.
So, what these institutions do, they give you
grace.
They give you a grace period on on when to pay back.
Oh, okay.
Right. So maybe I'd say every 4 months you will need to pay back the loan that you're taking out. Let me take that back, right?
Can we get
say the farmer is applying for a loan to finance his or her contribution, right, of $8,000 for a window one. I'm using a window one example, right? What these institutions would do, let's say they're going to coconut. Now coconut takes like 2 to 3 years to
about 3 years.
About 3 years, right? Until they
start
bearing, right? So let's say now these institutions will likely want their money back as well, right? So they're gonna give you a grace period on when to start paying them back.
Okay.
Right. So maybe they will give you.
I think Prime Minister told me 3 years for coconut. They give you 3 years grace period.
I think that is DFC.
For cattle, they give you 1 year grace period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I said, these institutions work with the farmers, right? They will give you a grace period on how to pay back your loan when it comes to financing. If they're financing your contribution on your behalf.
Mark, would you always encourage farmers to take advantage of this?
I mean, of course, because it is for their benefit, son.
For their benefit,
right? The government is trying to help them, invest more on their farm, right, to become more resilient and to promote sustainable farming practices, and right, because we're also trying to limit the use of pesticides.
Yeah.
Right. So if we can limit that through sustainable farming practices, then it's for the better.
Implements, tractors.
Yeah.
Tractors,
those
trailers.
Those can be financed under CRESAP.
Those can be financed under CRESAP.
Alright,
so si necesitas un tractor, necesitas implementos, también se puede hacer en CRESAP. Okay?
Well, as you're aware, Sonny, our project comes with its own environmental and social safeguards, right?
Yes, sir.
Its own I see mitigation measures for these types of anything that may arise when it comes to the environment or the social part of it, right? For the matching grant program, right? I'll just say that the CRESAP is not financing the extraction of water from underground.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say your investment is part of that, right? You will need to get a permit from the Department of Hydrology.
Yeah.
But these fees are waived.
Yeah,
so they don't need to pay anything.
Nothing.
To get this permit.
Yeah. I think they were for 3 years. I guess I'm not mistaken.
For 3 years, yes.
For 3 years, yeah.
And it's waived.
Yeah, it's
free under the CRESAP project.
And any agriculture project, you want to do piggery, you want to do cattle, you want to do chicken, you want to plant all the different varieties of fruit trees and things that Mark just said, you need water. Water is very essential. Water is super essential at a farm. If no water, then Mark, there's no agriculture.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And what I'm encouraging the farmers, right? Again, I think what they're trying to stay away from is paying for these permits, right?
Yeah.
But again, Sani, if it's the best for you, and if it's something that is bringing income, and if you're farming,
it's $500, no?
Is bringing income, right?
It's $500 a year. Is that so?
I think it's 3. I think
3? No, I think not 500.
But
if you're paying $500 a year, you're divided by 365 days. You're just paying $1.36 a day.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's bringing income for you, right? Then might as well, just go ahead and
$1.36 a day.
Yeah.
You can't pay $1.36 a day of water. Can't pay that.
And you're
While
using
you're using so much water. Well, Mark, it's 9:20. I know that you have to go. I wish I could have kept you here all day. But tell us a little bit about what you're going to do today.
Today, Sonny, I'll be in San Lazaro.
In San Lazaro, you're going to be in San Lazaro today.
Now I'm inviting all surrounding villages. We will be having a session at the basketball court in San Lazaro. I'm inviting all farmers from surrounding villages to kindly attend, right? DFC will be along with us, whereby they will also give a presentation on what the farmer needs, or what the farmer is expected to do if they're acquiring a loan to finance their contribution. So DFC will be present today. It will start at 2 p.m.
Okay.
Right? So I'm inviting all the farmers from San Lazaro and surrounding villages, to attend this session, get more information on how, the matching grant program can help you. And, eventually you can become a beneficiary under the program. It's for your benefit. CRESUP is here to help all farmers. We don't, handpick anyone. All applications are being screened by these institutions. Right, so there's no application that comes to us.
Mark, when you are there today, and the DFC is there today, all the beautiful picture that CRESUP is painting is wonderful. And when people here give away money, they are giving away $12,000, which is true. It is true. But it comes at a cost.
Yeah.
And that cost is not only your $8,000 or the loan, but it comes under a cost of responsibility. La responsabilidad que tú inviertas esto en tu rancho. Tú sabes, si tú inviertes $20,000 en tu rancho, cuánto de ingreso tú debes de conseguir cada año de ese rancho.
All right.
If you're doing chicken, you're doing pigs, and you're doing other crops, Mark, I'm telling you, no mistake that every year out of that farm, properly managed, you make what, $25,000-$30,000 a year.
For the years.
For the year.
Yeah.
Easy. For the year, you make $20,000 to $30,000 from that farm. When you invest that $20,000.
I think what it takes, Sonny, is dedication.
Because the hardest thing is the infrastructure.
Yeah.
And getting what you need, and you have it.
Or also, what I think limits farmers from expanding, Sonny, is lack of access to finance. Right?
Finance.
So let's say
problem.
again, the next thing about CRESUP, right? What CRESUP is trying to do is have these farmers build a history with these institutions, whereby when CRESUP is over, they can go back to the institutions.
Because
know what?
They have a
they have a payment history. They have a history with them, right? So it is to open, the financial access for these farmers.
Yeah.
Right. So again, CRESUP is going to help you in the long
Before
run as
you
well.
go, explain to me the CRESUP MSME program that they have also.
Oh?
The CRESUP MSME.
MSME? No, that falls on the Sayib.
That's
falls on the Sayib.
Oh, on the Sayib.
On the Sayib. That's Sayib.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought it was under CRESUP.
Yeah.
Too much thing kanali.
Yeah,
push me.
These projects are a bit similar, son.
Yeah, but
it has a bit confusion.
Mark, again, I want to give you this opportunity, your final word this morning here on Power FM. Explain to the farmers one more time and encourage them, because time they fly, we still got so much money for giveaway.
Right.
And they need to take advantage. So Mark, I can give you this opportunity to share with the farmers.
Sure, Sonny. Well, as we were discussing, right, CRESUP is here to help. The matching grant program is open to everyone. We don't, handpick who we will, give a grant to. Everything is it has to go through a process, however, right? And the money is there. Nothing is like. The other thing that's gonna keep you back is you not starting your application, right? You can also visit our Facebook page, cresup.bz, whereby we have the link whereby you can access the application form from. And also visit these institutions, visit DFC, visit La Mocolada in Corozal. DFC is countrywide, right? But let's say you don't want to work with DFC, we're working with the credit unions. In Corozal, we're working with St. Francis Xavier. In Orange Walk, we're working with La Mocolada, right? Visit these institutions, ask for guidance. It's an agreement that we have in place with them, whereby they are to help the farmers, write their proposal in order for them to become beneficiaries, right? And again, don't look on it on the short term, right? When I say that, Sonny, is, it is to help you build a history with these institutions. So when CRESUP is over, you can go back to these institutions. You know what? I need a small loan to do some investment on my farm. You know what? They can give you, because you have a history.
Yeah.
You will build a history on how you're paying back your loan with them, right? So CRESUP is here. It's coming to an end in I'll say January of 2027. So the time is now. I will encourage you to apply before the crop season start. This year I know that we have a crop season coming up for different commodities, right? So
that's right.
Apply at least a month behind, because these application screening takes process.
It takes process.
It takes process because they will need to go maybe visit the farm to verify several information that you might include on your application. So the due diligence has to be done as well, right? So again, visit the institutions. Tell them I'm interested in the CRESUP project, and I know that you guys are working with them, and they are willing to help you at any time, right? So, and I will be in San Lazaro again. If you're listening and you're from the surrounding villages of San Lazaro, kind of attend at 2 p.m. We're gonna start at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. So enough time.
You got a lot of time.
Yeah.
I thought you were hustling and bustling for trying.
No, I had to rush here to get here.
2 o'clock. No. Mark will be at San Lazaro at the community center. Community center, right?
No, the basketball court.
The basketball court.
The basketball court.
At the basketball court at 2
We will
o'clock.
have a tent set up, so
Okay. Visible.
Yeah, visible. Very visible.
Aquí van a ver los tents ahí en el basketball court. A donde va a estar Mark y su gente de CRESUP. Va a estar DFC.
Like I said,
hagan las preguntas y más de todo, Mark, te quería decir que si le puedes pedir a DFC,
DFC will be present.
Que explique el dinero. Si prestas 10,000, consigues 6,000, 4,000 en préstamo, ¿qué todo puedes hacer con 6,000, con 10,000? What all you can do with $10,000?
A lot.
If you want to do 20,000, if you want to get 30, 40, 50,000, what can you do with this? This is what is important. This is what we want you to realize, that there is opportunity, there is privilege, and you can get that done.
Right.
So esta mañana eso es lo que yo quiero explicar con ustedes. I want to explain this to you all, and please ask them figure. Esta mañana para los $20,000, 8 tú vas a pagar en 3 años, pagando $260 al mes, paying $260 back. For the first 3-4 months, it should be a struggle. Cuando consigas ese dinero hay que sembrar un poco de tomate, chile dulce, hay que sembrar un poco de repollo o lo que sea, chile habanero, para que se pueda hacer turnover un poco de dinero. Because this is what we have for those farmers, you know. No podemos esperar hasta que el guanábano empiece a dar fruto o empezar hasta que el coco dé fruto. Tenemos que hacer small crops and we can turnover some money as quick as we could. And we know how to do that. And we plant watermelons, melons, plantains, and more things that you can do real quick. But Mark, again, I want to say thank you.
Yeah. If the listeners want more information on the matching grant program, they can reach out to me at 614-7956. You know, if they require more information, Mr. Sane.
Pueden llamar Mr. Mark in 614. Okay, I just have your number right here, Mark. Let me quickly do this, right, because it's very important. You want to call Mr. Mark, you can call Mr. Mark at 614-7956.
Right.
614-7956, 614-7956. Puedes hablar Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark is open to dialogue with you, talk with you, and get things going. I want to thank the team, the CRESAP team in Belmopan, Mr. Mark, this morning. Mr. Javier.
Yeah, Mr. Garcia.
Javier Garcia.
Or you can also reach out to the matching grant coordinator, Mr. Harrison.
And also to SIF, to the SIF people, you and Mr. Roberts.
Yeah, Roberto Harrison, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Robert Harrison. And also the big man there at SIF, the boss, Mr.
Tun.
Mr. Tun, Carlos Tun. I want to say thank you so much for all the good work that you are doing. The government of Belize, the Ministry of Agriculture, and especially I want to say gracias a ti, el agricultor. Porque tú eres el que esta cosa va a estar pasando y no lo estás haciendo para mejorar a nadie, pero sino a ti y a tu familia. All of this is to make it better for you and your family. So I encourage you to continue with CRESAP. All right? Do your CRESAP, do your analysis, get your thing done, get it going. Con esto yo les voy a darle las gracias por estar conmigo. Thank you, Mark, for being with me this morning.
No problem, Mr. San.
All right. Y con esto les vamos a dar gracias una vez más. Son las 9:31 minutos. It's 9:31. Thank you for choosing Power FM. And I got to say this, that we will be doing some more and reminding you that CRESAP will be at San Lázaro Basketball Court, 2 o'clock. Salgan, hagan las preguntas. And Mr. DFC, please show them the figures. Porque eso es lo que es importante, los números. Con esto yo me despido. Con esto yo les doy las gracias por estar conmigo. Y les voy a decir que estaré con ustedes una vez más con Press Cadugan haciendo lo que es el Press Prediction. Muchas gracias, Orange Rock. Gracias, Corozal. Gracias, Belize.
There is not a place to find. Get me back to my old Belize. Oh, Belize. Oh, Belize. Take me back to my old home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Take me back
Transmite desde el corazón de Orange Walk, Power FM 95.5 en frecuencia modulada para los distritos de Corozal, Orange Walk y Belize.
Mensaje importante del Sugar Industry Control Board. Inicio de zafra 2025-2026. El Sugar Industry Control Board extiende una cordial saludo a todo cañero, cañera, al ingenio y todo participante de la industria cañera del norte de Belice. Se informa a todos los socios de la industria cañera que tras las consultas con las asociaciones de productores y el ingenio ESR-BSI, la zafra 2025-2026